Hey guys, how are you? It's Dwayne. I'm back with another episode of My Antique Finds. And we'll go through some goodies here. Got a few cool things to show you, a few things to talk about, and see what you think, okay? Hey, here's kind of a cool little piece I bought out of an auction lot the other week. A little bronze Indian guy. Always decorative. You guys ever see those Ron Lee clowns? Used to sell a ton of them. You know, they were bronze, they had little clowns, little gold flakes. They would say Ron R. Lee. And I'm not for sure if this one's actually signed Ron. It's a numbered edition, but I think it might be a Ron Lee Indian. I can't find anything on it. Anybody's ever seen one, let me know. But it's kind of cool. You know, Native American stuff sells fairly easy, especially a cold painted bronze. So should be an easy little sell. I think I have about 10 bucks in that. Should be probably $95. I'll put him up there. The other week I had to go to Illinois and stop through an antique shop or two, just as a habit. Can't get away. But I found this. Look at that. There's a military jet right there. Somebody hand-painted it on a mug. And you know what a Stein is like. This isn't a real old one because of the jet. But, you know, these guys go over and they used to buy Steins in Germany and bring them back. And boy, what a tradition that's been. Way many years ago, you know, with the Uffenstein, where they would cut each other and you would have all the regimentals. And this is just a neat piece of history because now it's just transferred over into an American putting on a fighter jet, which I thought was really kind of cool. I was in Kokomo, Indiana one day, and I bought these. There's a pair of these. End of the day slags. Now what this was is someone who worked there made these and then took them home and put them in her garden. And Kokomo glass is really famous, been around. I think it's the oldest stained glass factory still in business. And they used to do lamps. If you look up Kokomo glass, you'll be able to find them anywhere online. But those are really cool. So I took those, put them in the garden step, and I think I'm going to have to hold on to them. I think I tried to sell them. I had 3 of them. I sold one of them for $85. And now I'm kind of regretting that I sold it. But, you know, you got 15 bucks in something, you sell it for 85. You do it. One day I think I might put them in my garden, though. Well, let's see. I've got some other artwork I'm going to show you. Start with this one. No, and this is not your little kaleidoscope thing that goes round and round. This is Steve Luther. He's an Indiana artist, and he does these spiral things. He signs them. This dated 71. I've had a few of these. They're normally a couple $100. They're, you know, 1 to 2. But that one's a really good example. Here's a nice botanical. Something for you to look out for. Well, why would you think, well, Dwayne, that's a floral picture. Well, no, that's a botanical print. And this is a large piece that's all hand painted in this one. And probably this one's probably 1850s, 1860s. You can see the engraving plate. And when you start looking at it, you can see all of the hand painted flowers where the paintbrush stops and starts. And any of you guys that have ever had like early atlases, early books, that was what they used to have to do. If you got a good book and you got a neat plate, and then you would be hand painted to add color to it. So. Hey, these are always fun, something I appreciate more than anybody else. But Persian, or Iranian, marquetry. All these little pieces here are put in there, and then it's a hand-painted plaque. Not real old, but really great work, great detail. All of this is hand-painted as well. Just, can you imagine sitting around, putting each little piece in for pennies on a dollar as a labor force? Not as an American, you can't. Here's another one. I had 2 of them. Reach back here. What else do we have? Oh, this guy. Another piece of artwork here. There's a Mayan calendar. And believe it or not, that is all hand done. I don't know if you can see that. Mayan calendar, all hand done. All colored through there. And somebody thought they'd be smart and put a little white out there. So Might have shot my value, but that's pretty cool though. I picked this up when I was in Illinois. This was $5. It's Pyography. Have you guys seen all those little Victorian boxes with women on them, or dogs, or Indians, and from the 1910s, 20s, 30s, you know, they did all these little pyography things. Burnt wood, basically. Well, this one's Russian. Somebody brought that one back in 1995. But again, that's all burnt wood. I mean, what talent. And someone didn't know what it was. It was $5 to me. So I'll gladly take it. Cheap, cheap, cheap. So, with that, I have one more little thing I'm going to show you here on this one. These are from Leslie, let me see if I can remember her name real quick. McKinsey. And she did all of these in the 1870s. Most of them are dated 71, 72, 73. But I'm going to show you a small portion of about 15 or 20 of them. I'm going to run through those. But the really cool thing about these is that this is good folk art. This is good imagery. This is a time period of naive culture. And this young lady just painted in her house to entertain herself. And the styles and the techniques are true to the period. And I hit a little gold mine here with these. I probably have 100, 150 of them. There's a chicken. I like this one. Guess what it says? Dog. Here's our catfish. Squirrels. We hate squirrels. Here is the hawk. Another falcon or hawk. Now we get into more of the timeline here. She signed this one for us. But the flowers are just great. She spent all of her time perfecting these. Some pigeons or doves. I found a frame for this one. This one's really good. I have a nice little frame for this. But when I start putting these in frames, $50 to $100 a piece, $200 to $300 on some of these big ones. Look at that. Here's what you want to see. You've all seen these Currier knives lithographs, the earlier the fruit plates. Well, here's what this is what Lizzie was copying right there. There's a natural folk art fruit picture, and the size of it is what you want to see. Again, look how soft the vase is. Look how white and delicate the flowers are. It's just a technique that's gone by. Here's the best one. Who knows what this one's probably worth? Why is it the best one? Because it's shells. She had to be ocean. I mean, this had to be probably East Coast, and she's painting shells, and they're so naive. It's just a great piece of American folk art. Here's another basket. Another good one here. And last but not least. So those are my Lizzie McKinsey pieces. And guys, that's my little bit of a finds. I've been in the business of selling a lot of things right now. I love January and February to liquidate in the Midwest. I am pushing things out the door to auctions and places, all the inventory I haven't been able to sell, all the things I've wanted to get through. And I wanted to get a little bit of time to spend with you. So those are my finds for right now. Till we meet again, guys. K-Saeed. Boy with a new haircut.